Hello, welcome to Nuggets for Life. My name is Peter Müller and I have created this video series to share with you some ideas and concepts that can change your life. Let's get on with it. Hi, today we talk about high quality proteins in your diet. As you know, 2/3 of the American population is either overweight or morbidly obese, so the body weight is a major concern. And in my nuggets number 6 to 14, I explained various methods on how to calculate your base metabolism, your activity profile, to come up with your daily calorie consumption to use for a diet. But there is a shorter, quicker way. I use it, my basic rule of thumb. And here is the deal. If your body weight is between 200 and 250 pounds, pick a number between 1,700 and 2,000 calories per day. If your body weight is 150 pounds to 200, pick a number between 1,400 and 1,800. And if your body weight is between 100 and 150 pounds, pick a number 1,000 to 1,400. Pick that one number and start tomorrow. And you will see over the weeks how to adjust it. And if you want to know whether you should go to the lower side or to the higher side of your range, here are 3 critical factors to consider. Gender. Male have a higher base metabolism than female, so women should go more to the lower side and men can go a little bit on the higher side of the range. Age. The younger you are, the higher your base metabolism is. So if you are in the senior range where I am, so you should go to the lower side of the range. And activity profile. If you are very active, if you have every day 20 minutes cardio and 3 major weightlifting workouts per week, so high activity profile, you can go to the higher end. But if you're walking 3 times a week for half an hour, maybe your activity profile is lower and you should go to the lower side. So this is a rule of thumb. Pick a number, put a stake in the ground and start. But how should your calorie composition be? We all know we have different ways our macronutrient mix can be. The vast majority of the population have a poor macronutrient balance. Their diet is more driven by carbohydrates and fat than from protein. But a healthy diet has what I call a kind of a protein bias. Now, you can go to the literature, read books, internet blogs, and everything. Here is the deal. They all recommend 30 to 60% of your calories should come from protein, 20 to 40%, sometimes 50% from carbohydrates, and 20 to 30% from fat. Now, talking about the protein bias, I personally take the example of the lean strategy. This is the diet I usually do during prep for a bodybuilding competition. So my dietary calories to 50% I try to come from protein, 25 from carbohydrates, complex carbohydrates, and 25% from fat. Now, how does that translate into actual numbers? So, if you are a 100 pound person and you have a 1,200 calorie per day program, so you should have 150 grams of protein, 75 grams of carbohydrates, and 34 grams of fat. How did I calculate? Very simple. 1,200 calories. 50% of it is 600 calories. 600 calories divided by 4, because 1 gram of protein has 4 calories, makes 150 grams. And these are the calculations how you have to do it. You have to remember 1 gram of protein has 4 calories, 1 gram of carbohydrates, 4 calories, 1 gram of fat, 9 calories. And if you have alcohol in your diet, just remember 1 gram of alcohol is 7 calories. It's almost as bad as fat. Now, if you are a 200 pound person and you want to have a 1,800 calorie diet per day, you should have 225 in protein, 112 in carbohydrates, and 50 grams of fat. This is the calculation. So total number of calories multiplied by the percentage and divided by 4 or by 9, whether it's carbohydrates and protein or fat. Now, how do I get these numbers of protein grams into my body? You look for protein-dense nutrition. And here is my personal hit list, the best of the best. So your proteins can come from meat, from fish, from dairy products, and from supplements. On the meat side, you know the classics: chicken breast, turkey breast, lean beef, pork, and veal, and venison is also a good protein source. On the fish, cod, the absolute classic for bodybuilders, halibut, salmon, swordfish, tuna. In tuna, you should be careful. You should take the canned tuna in water, not in oil. And crab and shrimp are also good protein sources. If you eat dairy products, here are my classics: fat-free Greek yogurt, fat-free cottage cheese, feta cheese, ricotta, mozzarella are also good sources you can put of cheese you can put into your salad, for example. And last but not least, very simple plain yogurt is a good protein source. Now, if you really want to kick it up a notch and you want to have high concentration, you can add some supplements. You can have the absolute classic whey protein isolate, the best of the best. You can add also casein protein if you want to have a slightly slower speed of absorption and metabolism in your body. And then you have the various isolates from soybean, from beef and milk protein concentrate. For the vegetarians, you can use quinoa as a source. And then if you want to add high quality amino acids without any calories, you can use BCAA, branched chain amino acid supplements. You stir it up in water and you can drink it. Or EAA supplements, essential amino acids. These are the 9 amino acids your body cannot produce. You have to bring them to the body with your nutrition. And these are the main calorie-free amino acid sources you can add to your body. So, how do you get started for tomorrow? 4 simple steps. Step number 1, decide on a total number of calories. Number 2, decide a percent of protein, and then the carbs and the fats are a derivative of that, and determine your protein needs. So you have total calories times the percentage of protein gives you the protein calories. Divide the number by 4 and you have the grams of protein. Then when you go to the grocery store, you simply look at your food items, at the labels, and you see how many grams of protein you get in the portion to add up to the number of grams of protein per day with your 2, 3, or 4 meals a day. And that's what it is. Let the carb and the fat calories unfold basically around the protein you do. That's about it. Go for it, make your plan, and start tomorrow. See you at the next Nugget for Life.